It's no secret that the crocodile is a pretty ruthless animal, with a bite force weighing more than an average man. The croc is one of the most brutal animals in the wild, even to fellow wildies. I'll be taking you through 35 moments crocodiles attack lions and other wild animals. This crocodile bullied and killed a baby baboon that looked like it's just been born, while scaring away the other baboon. But then it wasn't long until the mother baboon jumped the croc and attacked it with all might to recover her son. The crocodile escaped though, surviving the wrath of Mummy Baboon, who recovered her son. But then it was too late, as the baby baboon was dead already. While there was a massive hippo carcass just at the edge of a river, it was a tempting sight that the lions couldn't ignore as they attempted to dig right in. But as expected, a crocodile was lurking right under and only surfaced when the lion came closer to launch an attack, which the lion ran from. It continued its meal, and then when the lion got into the water again, the croc struck once more, signaling both lions to abandon the dead hippo in order to prevent a battle with the ferocious lord of the seas. These grazers were actually crossing this crocodile-filled stream, which personally, I feel they should have opted to take another route due to the number of crocs in the water reaching out every which way to get even one antelope or zebra. Eventually, one antelope fell right into the clutches of a croc, and as the crocodile dragged the antelope into the center of the river, they devoured every bit of it in a matter of seconds, till there were not even bones left. In this scenery, an elephant and her cub went for a drink. While unknown to them, the river lord was lurking right underneath, and in a matter of moments, the 10-foot croc grabbed the trunk of the elephant and was not trying to even let go as the elephant stood there helpless. This crocodile was in for it when it tried to attack these wild boar cubs that was just passing by. As the croc launched the attack to get one of the babies, the mama boar stepped in and they brutalized the crocodile till it lay in position, weak and battered. This lion decided to cross the river to the other side, not knowing that the lord of the swamp was right behind him, sneaking up on him. As the croc lunged for the attack, the lion evaded with desperate fear of its life and ran all the way to the end of the stream, escaping certain death at the mercy of the croc's teeth. This cat cracks me up as she highlights on her CV that she slaps crocodiles for a living. Well, yes, as we can see in this clip, the crocodile tries to attack the cat, but she seems rather prepared and slaps the hell out of the fellow till he backs away completely. The crocodile has a boss in the swamp even after claiming the title for the lord of the swamps, the hippopotamus. In this scenario, the crocodile was trying to sneak up on the hippo to launch a kind of attack, but the hippo spotted it right in time and enveloped the croc in its mouth and slammed it severally. This python fears no crocodile as it is even more sleek and stealthy than the crocodile. And in this scenario, if not for the intervention of this man, this 11-foot python would have gobbled up the crocodile. Who knows what stirred that matchup? This crocodile was way out of its domain as these lionesses exerted dominance, stating to the croc that he was well in their domain and can't govern the way he does in the water. As the entire pride converged on this out-of-place crocodile, it made its way back into the water before it would sustain more injuries from the foreboding encounter. This crocodile was in no man's land when it found itself in the midst of countless adult hippos who showed the crocodile no mercy as they mutilated the reptile. Every attempt to get out was thwarted by the hippos, as they didn't stop clamping their mouths, with the crocodile stuck in between, obviously. It managed to escape the midst of them all, but had sustained significant injuries. This crocodile attacked and devoured the cheetah cub right in front of its mother, who could not do anything but stand and watch. The cheetah went for a drink and had no idea that the croc was right in front of him until it sprung up and dragged the cat to the middle of the river where we could see no movement again, meaning the baby flash was gone. This wild beast was the most unlucky of them all, as it was caught among a crowd of many others and killed by the croc. While these grazers came to drink water, they forgot a crocodile was always lurking around, and this unlucky lad got dragged and eventually became crocodile lunch. This zebra was trying desperately to get out of the water when he was being attacked by this stubborn croc who wouldn't let go of his leg, until a little while when some hippos show up to be the heroes of the day by fighting the crocodile, weakening it enough to release the grip the crocodile had on the zebra's leg, as the dude could live to tell another day. This crocodile overstepped a little bit, and it went to challenge an electric eel, and of course, you know what follows. The electric eel used its only defense mechanism and shocked the hell out of the crocodile till it died. But the only issue here was the fact that the eel was still trapped in the mouth of the crocodile. This crocodile strayed ashore, but landed on the wrong side of the shore, as it was in the midst of a pride of lions, who did not hesitate to mess with the beast. But he didn't see it that way, as it was pretty obvious that they wanted to eat him. Sensing that he was outnumbered, the crocodile hurriedly rushed back into the water where it was safe from the lions. These zebras were trying to cross the river onto the other side when suddenly they were immediately swarmed by a significant large number of crocs who managed to catch one of the zebras, and all attention shifted to that one zebra whom the crocodiles proceeded to eat up alive. The tiger kills the croc anytime there's any encounter between the pair, be it on land or on water. The tiger ambushes the crocodile from behind, where the crocodile really can't do anything, and begins biting the crocodile over there until it finally kills it. Crocodiles should run whenever they spot these cats. They are more ruthless than lions. This crocodile saw an anaconda at the edge of a river, and it came very close to it till they were eyeball to eyeball, and the anaconda scurried away. But guess what? The crocodile followed the snake as it ran from the croc and passed a different route to enter the river. In what looks to be a shelter, this crocodile became a cannibal when it bit the arm of its fellow croc and did a funny cannonball to rip the arm out of the body. Pretty badass, isn't it? These lions caught a live crocodile on land, and of course when it happens, it's not always a nice turnout, as the lions constantly tease the croc without inflicting harm to it. And the croc, in its crawling state, really can't do much to harm the lion, especially as they are more than one. The only option is to seek refuge in the nearest water body, and there seem to be none around. While this pride of lions were feasting on a massive hippo just by the side of the river who they had slain, this croc was trying to make its way to join the feast and possibly even catch a lion, up until the papa lion there stood up to the croc and challenged it, roaring against it and highlighting its stance as the king of the jungle. This wild boar was challenged by a pack of wild dogs, and he was pretty outnumbered. The wild dogs should have been the least of his worries, as he was standing too close to the river and had no idea about the croc that was stalking him, till it attacked and, as usual, dragged him into the water. This antelope was trying to fight off some wild dogs that were trying to attack it, while slowly retreating into the river, not knowing a crocodile was just waiting there for it. And immediately it got close enough, the croc pounced and killed the antelope in the river. This clip shows the cooperation of baboons that enables them to attack and maim this crocodile accordingly, given that it wasn't really a big croc too. The primates had the opportunity to boss a crocodile and frustrate it however they pleased. After already catching a baby crocodile, the fisher decided to stick around to investigate the baby croc he had just captured. But then, the unexplainable happened, as Mama Croc roared from the water, troubling everywhere and everything, leaving even the cameraman lost it, as it seemed as though it was just gonna come out and attack everyone. The crocodile was really relentless, as he didn't let go of the limb of this baboon as the primate fought for hours to prevent him from being croc dinner. Talk about fighting for survival. The baboon managed to break loose though, at the primary cost of losing a limb, as the jaws of the croc had crushed them. No animal is safe from the crocodile, not even a buffalo. As big as it is, the crocodile would attack anything the same way it attacked this buffalo while they were drinking water. It got the buff by the neck and tried to pull it into the water, but the buff got the better of the croc and pulled it out of the water. But then when it felt threatened by the herd, it scurried into the water. This man was setting traps in puddles and small rivers with his 2 kids, and they were having a fly day, but then this happened. As they got to a puddle and he threw the cage into the small puddle, a massive crocodile roared so loudly and it frightened the man. After still trying to look for the croc, he decided to poke it with a stick, but only managed to infuriate it more. He packed up everything and left the area with his kids before something terrible happened. This impala was lucky, then immediately unlucky, as it met with a familiar fate after it escaped an immature crocodile who was trailing closely for about 10 minutes until it launched a very weak attack on the impala, who managed to get away from the croc, but sadly ran into arms of a wild dog pack who devoured the injured impala ruthlessly. Monkeys always get into croc catastrophe, as these monkeys were drinking water from this shallow swamp. When this crocodile got it by the head and was not going to let go, you could tell that the skull was about to be crushed. Up until the monkey attempted a skillful maneuver to escape the grip of certain death. This zebra died the most painful of deaths as the crocodile attacked the zebra from down under. And even as the grazer was able to escape the croc in the water, it could not escape on land, as the croc already tore the stomach of the zebra and all the intestines came pouring out, killing the zebra immediately and ultimately being croc lunch. Crocodiles attack anything regardless of the size or physique of the animal, but attacking the largest mammal on land is absurd, as this crocodile tries to attack an elephant having a bath in the water by biting its trunk, but it can't pull the elephant due to its size, and the elephant breaks loose from the hold either way. Otters spotted the swamp lord as he also set eyes on them and wanted to attack them also. Seeing that the lives of their otter cubs was in danger, the otters launched the first attack, as they did not give the crocodile the chance to ambush them. After a little while, the croc was dead, killed by the 2 otters, but not until the otter cubs were killed in the fight. When this herd of crocodiles ruthlessly attacked and killed this zebra, they settled down to enjoy their meal. But it wasn't long till a family of hippo came along and bullied the crocodiles off their kill. The crocodiles, not wanting to pick a fight with the god of the swamp, swam away while the hippos enjoyed their achieved bounty. Crocodiles are ruthless, and unlike some wild animals, are ruthless when it comes to killing, as even humans are not safe from them. With a massive bite force and lethal methods, the crocodile is the lord of the swamp for a reason. If you like this video and you enjoyed the contents here, do well to leave me a like and comment what topic you'd love me to cover next. Hey, don't forget to subscribe so as not to miss any update. Catch you later.